And who didn't cry?
You niggas have no business doing fucking crying in public like that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But then I told him, like,
good for you. Honestly, I haven't cried. I can't even fucking tell you.
It's okay, man.
I haven't cried in like 6 years, 7 years.
You look so sad.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. Yo, I was like, oh,
I was probably crying for like a solid 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. Katrina roasted you when you were outside.
Yeah, she told me about that. You and her brother ganged up on you outside and tell me about that part. And they're like, yeah, I was telling him to like stop. Oh yeah, well, he's a bitch. I've been telling niggas, dude, like, it's crazy.
But like, you like someone like that will say that, but then they cry at like fucking everything. Yeah, only 2 cups, nigga. I don't need any. I don't need one.
You don't need one?
I'm
Not
done.
even one at the very end?
I'll do one at the very end, maybe. See how I feel. I'm still in rough.
Give the man some water.
That's it. I need fucking.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally so dehydrated. I'm ashy, bro.
I planned for this. I told him I've been drinking water like the last week.
3 days. Just for right now.
My piss was
You should've-
white until this morning. This morning my piss is yellow. Because I've been planning for this. You really think I'm really out here like this?
No, you should have told me. So I'm glad you had a good time last night. I can't believe they put you on the mic. That's so dope.
No, I heard what he said. No, I heard what he said.
What did I say?
Nigga, you just said you should have told me. Nigga, you told me.
No. I mean, like, you reminded. Sorry, not told. You should have reminded. Because, like, I'm talking like this. And I'm like, yeah. But, like, who knows? Like,
put that shit in my calendar.
I knew I was going to get fucked up. But, like, I always forget how bad the hangovers are.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys get hangovers, bro. I think I've had one hangover that was this year.
But
My
I'm mixing so much. There's, like, wine,
See, that's what fucked us up
Aperol,
yesterday.
old fashions,
What did you just say?
wine,
What did you say after that?
Aperol.
I said Adderall. I'm like, nigga, that's crazy. That's
No, I was doing Adderall in Scottsdale. We were just snoring lines of Adderall to stay awake. All right, let's go, guys. We're good. We're focused. Yeah, man.
Your homie was in here fucking on crack this morning.
Al, I was working out before when we were setting up.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
I looked at him like, bro, like, I don't know how you're up. And he's like, yeah, bro, I have a fucking another wedding to go to today, so I'm going to be fucked again tonight.
Yeah, I should have recorded him. I could have made a fucking whole David Goggins fucking parody. I gotta work out again.
Yeah, I know he has to. And I think Brockton has something to go to today too. A couple people had they did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah, we'll leave that under there. Hide that bitch for me.
Oh gosh. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Congratulations.
Sir. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
How you guys doing?
We got to do an intro first, you know?
All right.
I feel like that was the intro.
Yeah, that was. Bro, you can't be pulling that like that.
Yeah, you got to go closer.
You gotta make sure this stays on the camera. Well, welcome back to another episode. Thank you for coming, sir. Thank you for coming, sir.
Yeah,
we always make time for this. Always.
Of course.
How we feeling?
Hungover
Alive.
as shit, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Like what? Like, are you like headache? What are you feeling right now?
Just tired.
Yeah. What time did you go to bed?
3?
Yeah,
I can't even remember, bro.
So it's so fun. Like Katrina told me, she's like, when she was telling me about everyone looking for me, everyone's like in a panic. I was like, how far could I go? Especially by myself.
I think I wasn't in a panic because I know you, and I knew you probably had made your way to the.
It's like everything was in the vicinity where it's like
I don't know you well enough.
the hotel was fair enough.
That was my first time going out with you, so I was worried. You know,
Yeah.
I also told this nigga too. I'm like, nigga, I've been seeing the comments on the videos lately too. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
We did talk
This
about
nigga-
that, yeah.
I was like,
About
I told him right away. I'm like, bro, I remember the comments on our fucking videos, nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga is in no shape to be defending himself right now. So right away, I'm like, yo, this nigga might have got snuck up on,
no chance.
anything.
But it's in the same building, so it's like if I'm not in the club and I'm not with y'all, there's only one other place I could be.
No, but I started panicking because of Katrina panicking, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And then your brother too, he's also lit, so like he was like
he was so lit. My mom's like, make sure Michael doesn't get too fucked up. I'm
Big
like, hey,
energy. He has a
yeah,
lot of
grown
energy.
man.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing.
He has a
about
lot
that.
of energy.
Yeah, he's got a lot of energy.
because even at one point too, he took Provy's jacket.
Yeah.
I
didn't even know whose
I almost
jacket
cried.
it was.
Sorry, my life.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
And what do you do?
But then so when we were looking for you, and then I remember what he was wearing. I was like, oh, this is Provy. Just like, oh yeah, I saw it in the back. I didn't know whose jacket it was.
Yeah.
And I figured it's like one of the squads.
So what? He was wearing it?
No, he was just holding it.
Oh, holding it. Yeah.
So like while I'm looking for you,
Yeah.
I realized that my jacket's gone. So now I'm like
Double
having a
panic.
terrible time.
Hysterical.
Like, bro, because I just bought it the same day.
Yeah.
But I was like, yo, why did I even bring it? Because I'm way too hot anyway. So I just threw it. But it was nice. I told the niggas right away, I'm like, it's nice being around like friends that care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they'll actually grab your shit rather than just like, oh.
So they said that was the best. Brick said that was the best wedding of the season so far.
Okay.
And it's October, which is not bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how many. They've probably had a lot, but and then I can't remember. I think the DJ said the same thing.
Oh yeah, the DJs were dope.
The DJ was good, man. Everyone loved the music too.
Did you book the DJ?
Katrina did. Yeah. It wasn't a part of the. Like we had to do it separately.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was good. Everyone loved the music and everything.
How much does the whole thing like that run you?
The whole wedding?
Yeah.
Fuck. 25?
Damn.
Somewhere around there.
Damn.
Well, I'll find out today. That's just a guess. I think the venue and all that, like with the liquor and the food and all that stuff, and then the tab going up. We had how we did it was we were afraid that we were gonna go over budget, so then we put the shots on the side bill, so we can just know what the shots are. If we were under budget, we would just add it and we're good. If we were over budget, we were gonna pay out of pocket for that.
So it was open bar
The
situation?
budget, yeah. So the open bar, yeah. And if it was fucking good, everyone's getting fucked up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get
Bro,
as many
open
drinks as you
bar?
want. Yeah, man.
I've never been to an open bar wedding.
Yeah, dude, that's
Those
the
are fucked.
only kind of weddings you
Yeah.
need to go to.
Never been in my
If
life.
you get invited to a wedding that's not open bar, say thank
I've been
you,
to a
but
wedding
no
where
thank
niggas
you.
were charging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toonie bar's not bad, but if people don't do an open bar, especially if there's a lot of people and you don't do an open bar, thank you, but no thank you. I will not be attending. If anytime you have to pay for your own liquor at a wedding, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. But Toonie bar's a good idea. I've done that where it's like the drink will maybe like $5, so the groom.
A toonie
like,
for anything is cheap as fuck.
Yeah, so
That's
it's like
good.
yeah. So people would do Toonie bar, which was I've done one Toonie bar and I was like I can fuck with that because like you're like let me get 7 drinks and they're like $14 and you're like bet.
You get fucked
Easy.
up quick.
Easy.
That's nice.
But yeah, no, I was fucking hungover all day today, man.
So-
I'm glad. So how like who asked you to go on the mic? That's what I'm because I saw the video that you took. Like this nigga's wiping his sweat, fucking just going
Bro,
ham.
if you would have witnessed what,
Yeah.
bro, you dapped me at some point. Everybody would dap me at some point. I kept telling him, I'm sorry, I'm wet.
Yeah.
Because, bro, my shirt was like heavy as fuck. Like it was
Yeah.
heavy. It was a material that was thick. Like it was like nice. Like because I felt outside, bro. Recently it's been cold as fuck at night.
It has been.
So I'm like, okay. You know what I mean? I wore a jacket on
I
top
never
of it.
made that mistake anymore.
Nigga, that shit
Yeah.
was crazy. And I'm in no shape to be taking my shirt off in no club either. So I'm like, yo, like, it was uncomfortable. I was so uncomfortable, but I'm like, whatever. I got a towel, so it was blessed. But we're standing outside waiting for you.
Yeah.
These guys were making babies for like fucking an hour
Yeah.
while we're waiting for them outside.
When you were changing, bro, you were out. Bro, because the thing is,
I told everybody you guys were fucking. It was crazy.
We're in the hotel room when we were changing.
bro, you were
No.
there for a minute, bro.
I told literally
Yeah.
everybody,
Bro.
anybody. I'm like, they're fucking.
No, we weren't. Though. I don't know what took so long. I'm fucking wasted. I literally don't know where. So there was a point. There was a point in the reception, like everyone's dancing and partying, where everyone wants to keep taking shots with me or taking drinks, whether it's shots or drinks. And then there was one point where someone's like, "Let's take a shot," and I was like, "Okay, let's talk about this. If I take another shot, I'm totally down, but like I'm gone. I'm gone for the rest of the night. Like I'll take it. I ain't no bitch, but you know I'm not gonna be. I know I'm gonna black out."
Right.
And I was like, "They're like, so?" I was like, "Yeah."
I'm dead. I thought they were gonna be like, okay, we understand.
No. So I was like, cool.
I respect
so I took
that.
the shot, and then afterwards, I cannot like when I'm in it, I can function. Like when
Yeah.
I see you and I say what's up, it's always like, oh, he may look a little with his eyes, but like his actions are totally there. And I'm always functional. But then my safety net is always when I think I'm too fucked up, I just pass out.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where am I going?
I tried not to because I feel like I've been in so many situations where I didn't have the spins. I was okay, and then as soon as I close my eyes, my night's ruined. I get the spins.
I don't
I'm
get
like,
the spins.
whoa, damn.
It's just
alright.
more so like my
Lucky
body's.
you.
It's like I'm so fucked up. It's time to go to sleep.
Must be nice, bro. I don't have that. I don't have
Yeah.
that at all.
So like that's what happened. I didn't tell. Like if I know where I'm going, cool. Like I did it in Scottsdale, but I
Yeah.
didn't know. Like I couldn't leave without the guys, and I didn't even know how to get back. Like whether it's taxi or whatever, and I'm not trying to taxi by myself in those situations that I'm not comfortable around. So I went to Al. I was like, Al, we gotta go. He's like, why? What's wrong? I was like, I'm fucked up. We gotta go. And then we just left.
At least everybody knew what the occasion was for, so it was
Yeah.
kind of nice. It was easier to narrow down.
Yeah.
Where
So how
you're
long
at.
did I take to get ready and come back?
Dead ass 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
How much you said?
Probably more.
You said 35?
Yeah.
My
maybe
nigga, I swear it was
44.
like an hour, bro. I
Yeah.
swear on my life.
Really?
The only
Yeah.
reason I'm saying that is because we were about to get in right away.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I got there, the lineups were fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, when you managed to get everything situated, the lineups got a little smaller.
Yeah.
And then at some point, like, everybody made an executive decision. We're gonna wait for Katrina and
Yeah.
Daniel.
Yeah.
And that, in my opinion, because I was sober, bro, and that shit fucking, I'm
bad
like,
decision?
nigga,
That was a bad move?
that shit took, in my opinion, it took like 20, 25 minutes until another conversation started being had of like things moving, and then at some point a bouncer comes, checks us. All these things are like just buffers, just waiting for you guys. And then like at a certain point, they started letting like 5, 4, whatever type people in.
You guys should just. I don't know why you waited outside. You should just went in.
You have a lot of loyal friends, bro. A lot of niggas were literally like, "Yo, we're not going in without him." Deadass.
Yeah, that's fair.
And also
I
the thing was
appreciate
too,
that.
like then they were like Katrina's cousin.
I feel like my voice is even fucked up right now. I don't know.
Yeah, same.
I'm hurting.
Yeah.
Mine is for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
It's true.
hurting.
Then Katrina's cousin invited a bunch of her friends, and then they were like, because there was supposed to be 3 groups, because I was like, oh, 18, 20. So I was
Yeah.
like, okay, bet.
Oh, that's what the problem was. Yeah.
So I didn't know. We were just like, there's gonna be a bunch of people that are gonna be down to come out, and there's gonna be a bunch of people that want to go home.
That made it a problem, bro. This nigga was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
And I'm fucked and I'm stressed, because the thing is, so the first group goes in, and we're cool. And then they go in. Then there's another group. I'm like, okay, bet. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, the last group is just Katrina and Andre and Al. They go, wait, and then like Provy's like already in, and then he's like, oh, I'm gonna chill. But like he works, it's like I wasn't worried about him.
Yeah.
Then apparently there were like 4 other people who went in afterwards.
bro, it was so funny because nobody knew
Who the fuck they
bro.
were.
Like somebody
actually, like-
finessed it so clean, bro. Like so clean. They
They're
just
like, oh,
snuck
we're
it.
with them.
Yeah, bro.
And that's the thing, because I'm like, because I'm even talking to the guy who was taking it, and I'm like, bro, like I know I'm
This
fucked
guy's
up
getting
right
shit
now.
on.
Yeah,
This guy's
yeah.
getting
And I'm
shit
like,
on, bro. Like,
I dead ass took like 2 groups of like 6 people.
Yeah.
And there's like, no. There were like 4 other people. And like, I'm even looking at him now. This one, like, dude, like,
and I understand. I'm laughing because, again, the reason why I was kind of stressed when the nigga asked me to be on the mic, because, bro, I took deep breaths and all that all day relaxing. Because, bro, this is my first time going out in a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, I'm like, bro, I'm not working tonight, so you have no reason to stress. Pep talk all fucking day. So me watching you, bro, I kept laughing because legitimately, bro, it's nice being on the outside looking
Yeah.
in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's like,
I'm not gonna lie to
seeing
you.
another nigga stressed
And then
out a
other
little
people
bit.
like tell you the obvious of like, oh my God, you're like when your girl said what she said, I understood right away of like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that person. You know what I mean? Like as simple as it might seem, in my
Yeah.
opinion, if you see a nigga stressed out,
Yeah. Just let him stress.
and he had to deal with it for so long, and then he's coming back on our side. There's drunk
Yeah.
people, right? Drunk people he's dealing with. All of a sudden, you hear Paymon, head of security in the back. Stanley, come here right now,
Damn.
bro. Everybody goes quiet like a classroom, and you already know your niggas. First of all, fucking his niggas. You already know they represent him very well. So as soon as you hear Stanley, come here right now, you hear a bunch of niggas. Damn, Stanley, you better get your ass in. Yeah, everybody's making a big deal out of it, and then like some people are whispering like, ooh, and I'm watching. I feel bad for him because it's not his fault, bro.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm like, and the thing is, what made it worse too, because I even had a conversation with like yesterday, and I booked the table in advance. I was like, okay, like this is roughly how many people, and I made sure I spoke to like the head security guys. I'm like, listen, I know how this shit works. I'm not gonna make it difficult for you guys.
Yeah.
I'll have like 3-4 groups, and that's it.
And you fucking made it difficult.
This shit
for
was
them, eh?
difficult as fuck.
It wasn't,
Difficult as
and that's the
fuck,
thing.
eh?
It was like I could see why he was upset, but he couldn't be too upset with me because he's like,
He knows how to make it easy. So if this is happening, he can't be doing it
no,
on
he's
purpose.
like, I know you're dealing with drunk people, but
Yeah.
it's like it's
I think on his end, the way me personally, I always understand what they're looking at it because, bro, you're the one who
Yeah.
planned the whole thing.
Yeah.
So you're the only person who's gonna get his
pretty sure
wrath
I
type
paid
shit.
for it.
But he doesn't even like. There was no
Yeah.
communication.
No,
with
like
you.
I was supposed to, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like I do remember paying for it.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
I don't.
so
I don't
one of
deal
the- one
with
of the
when
girls,
money comes
whoever
along.
was,
I run away.
bringing the bottles. Because you kept asking me but was that there you were asking me?
so it was because I was
I
trying to
don't
like
remember this. That's crazy.
No, where were you asking me? And
your
you were
money.
like, what do you want? And I
when
was
at
like,
the reception because I was
Okay.
like so they can have it ready. So
Yeah.
because he had already told me it was a busy night.
yeah.
But I didn't know it was going to be that busy.
Bro, it was crazy packed.
That's what everyone kept saying. Because
Like-
like when I woke up this morning, all the parents were like having breakfast. So I like went down and walked over and talked to them. Like, how you feeling? I'm like, I'm fucked up right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro,
they were
they
like,
were-
where'd you guys go after? Is it that place with the big ass long lineup? I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
Bro,
Like,
there was
on
still
both
a
sides, huge lineups.
They were still lined up at fucking 2 a.m.
Even when we got
So
in,
when-
it wasn't like easy. It was
Yeah.
just like it was packed still. Like we
Yeah.
were still like
That's crazy.
And then niggas were still, and that's what made it more difficult because there were people like, oh fuck, we'll just buy a table, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, bro, it's not even about the money right now. We're just over
Bro.
capacity.
Which is what
You
they
know
should
how
want.
drunk you were? You know, I just remember, yo, this nigga would have paid if I didn't say shit, bro. I walk inside at the very end, like at the very, very end, when we're finally like, okay, we can relax because the main people are inside.
Yeah.
We're stepping inside.
Oh, I went to the right.
This nigga, no, you went exactly where you were supposed to go, but like, there was just no communication, so they thought you were supposed to pay.
Yeah.
He communicated with like another crew of them, so all that was taken care of.
Yeah.
So me, I didn't get one, so
Did
I
you
like
go back outside?
me.
No, what you're talking about? Like where you're saying I was like about
No,
to
this
pay?
is me when I'm walking inside.
Yeah, okay.
Because
Like,
I didn't
right
get a
at the
ticket, but I remember how shit used to be. But I also know that, yo, I don't like to put my name on the line like that and be like, you don't know who I am. So I like to get ready. Like, nigga, I will get a stamp. I don't play those games, bro. So I asked the nigga, I'm like, yo, do you guys still do tickets here? He's like, oh, yeah, we do. It's just we ran out. But you know what? And that's when he's like, oh, he realizes everybody that just got let in, nobody got a ticket. And in my
Yeah.
mind, I realized it too. I look over, I see you standing there, we dance. You remember that when we danced?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, at the front.
Yeah,
at the very
so,
front.
so we danced
I
through
do
the
remember
fucking
that.
glass and shit. So I'm
Yeah.
okay, cool, take my time. Nigga pats me down like I'm a fucking burglar. I'm like, okay, bet. We go inside. All of you guys are now lined up at the ATM side. And I'm looking at it, and my mind, but then I remember this nigga got a table. So I grab you right away. I'm like, yo, like, what are you saying? He's like, oh, we gotta pay. But you sound so chill that in my mind, I'm like, yo, I knew you were fucked up. There's a lot of conversations that did not make sense to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, I looked at you, I'm like, yo, you have a table, you don't have to pay. And it's almost like something ding with this nigga's like, guys, we don't have to pay. Yeah, it was
I'm
the
always
funniest
ready
shit
to
to
pay.
watch.
No.
And then this nigga comes up, he's like, yeah, they don't have to pay, communicates it. And I'm like, yo, this nigga was about to pay like $20-something each,
Because
bro.
I was so confused.
Like-
Because like I didn't even come behind you. I came in through the side door, and that's when like you were like, oh, like why is everyone at the ATM?
I'm like, yo, these niggas about to pay.
yeah. So I literally had to grab everyone. I'm like,
To me, that's funny as fuck just because, just thinking about the 4 people that snuck in for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then
They
the main
finessed-
people are paying.
Yeah,
that
they
shit to me is
finessed.
funny as fuck.
That's super funny.
But
That's
while
something
we're
I would do.
Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, yeah. When you're younger, you just fucking be like, I'm with them, dog.
People finessed
Slide
it,
right
man.
in,
Even
yeah.
when we're inside getting free shit, this is how petty I am, bro. We're standing there, and the girl walks up, your girl that was setting it up for everybody. She said, okay, yeah, no, everybody here gets a free ticket. Everybody here is good. They're like, okay, but I turn around. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know about these 2 people right here. I'm like, I don't know about them. And I looked like such an asshole just because for her, instead of her being like, oh, okay, never mind, not those 2, she's like, I honestly don't care.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, me neither. I was just saying, like,
Yeah,
fuck.
just making sure.
Yeah,
in
just making
case.
sure.
Yeah.
But
So
when
how
we-
many people were actually like in our spot?
Like 20-something, bro. It's
Was there
gotta
a
be.
lot?
before people left,
Yeah.
I guarantee. This is also like I ended up looking silly
Yeah.
because they were dead ass probably 25, 26 people.
It's not bad.
And you heard him how many times be like, Paymon be like, hey, yo, how many black people
Yeah.
you got? This nigga saved, yo, I laughed so hard just watching this. It was like a TV show. You hear this nigga be like, 7, that's the last one, right? And he's like, yeah, 7, that's the last one.
7 what? Groups?
7 people. 7
Seven
people.
people.
So
At
he
the
counts.
end, though, it's the last.
So he counts again, right? This is like the 2nd or 3rd time that he's doing the round. He's like, yeah, this is the last time. Counts again. He's like, yeah, 7. So I'm witnessing this nigga. The bouncer comes across the street now, counts everybody. It's not 7, right? But he still lets people in because he's a nice guy. The white guy is a lot more chill.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, like 5-10 minutes go by, I hear the same fucking conversation where it's like this nigga saying, yeah, the last 7. And I'm looking, I'm like, I don't think this is gonna go well. Right away, that's before payment, that's what led to payment being like, yo, come here right now.
Yeah.
Cause like, bro, it was like a few times where you heard on the side of my ear where it's like, yo, last 7. I'm like, yeah, do the math
should-
on it 2
yeah.
times. You know what I mean? Like,
If you say last 7 4 times,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, like, you
28
should-
people, dog.
Because niggas just kept popping up.
real shit, bro.
It
I'm
was
telling you,
fucking
niggas
whack-a-mole,
was
bro. It's
popping
like-
up, bro.
But like who?
Everybody.
even remember
I
that.
also didn't even know who was a
Like,
part
So
of you.
that people that I knew?
People that you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't know who you knew and didn't know,
Yeah,
so
you
I
wouldn't
wasn't
know.
saying
I thought
shit.
because he was at the ceremony, so he would know.
I think the first thing was it's because when you guys went up to change, right?
Yeah.
Daniela.
Oh, yeah, that the change.
3 of her
Yeah,
friends
yeah.
just popped up, and I'm like,
Yeah, they came out of
hilarious.
nowhere.
and at this point, I'm like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then I'd already like Reggie and like 5 other people had already, and so I'm like, okay, fuck, okay, bet.
Yeah.
This is gonna be like the next group,
Yeah.
and we're gonna wait for you.
Bro, you did the
Andre.
math on it. Like, you
Yeah.
planned the shit out.
That's
I
the thing.
saw him.
I'm like, okay, we're good. So they go in,
Yeah.
but again, this is where the fuck. Because then I think
Holy.
Katrina's cousin, her friends, I think then popped up behind us, and I'm like, And I'm obviously not talking because like they weren't at the thing, and like
Bro,
I don't know who the fuck they
something
were.
Yeah.
Something
Something went
happened.
wrong. People just started popping up out of nowhere.
Something happened because bro, yeah, go ahead, my bad.
And that's when that conversation happened. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I
Yeah,
literally
Paymon
just-
was choked.
I was like, I literally took in like 2 groups of like 6 people. Like, what do you mean? There's like,
He's like,
no.
what do you mean? And he walks across. Now he walks across the street. If the head of security walks across the street, you know you fucked up. So like, now he's walking across the street trying to communicate. In my mind, I'm like, this is one of those things where we can get mad as we want,
Yeah.
but we're gonna have to get past this.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to let everybody in at the end of the day. It's just I understand for him, it's like he likes order. He likes
Oh,
order
yeah.
like a motherfucker. Like,
But I'm also genuinely confused because I'm like, I'm trying to. Where did these other 4 niggas
yeah.
come from? Like,
He
they're
did
not
nothing
from,
wrong, bro.
like-
He did nothing wrong. And nobody was taking it serious either. Because again, I'm the only sober person. I didn't even know this nigga was drunk until he walked up. His girlfriend cheesed him by saying that one thing. And then right away she knew it too. She's like, oh, my bad, never mind. And then this nigga's like, he did one of these. And he's like, and he looks at me, he's like, I'm too drunk for this. Walks away. I'm like, hey, good job. Because I couldn't even tell you were drunk. Good for you. But anyways, while we were standing outside
I don't
on
remember
the
any of that shit.
second round that you were going, that he was bringing people. No, you were upstairs most of the
Yeah.
time. That he was bringing people in. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, you know what? Let me start talking to people because I wasn't really like your people weren't really like.
As
It's hard for me.
Open.
I don't want to
Yeah.
like.
Well,
force
you know which ones were my people and which ones Katrina's people.
Yeah.
It's
I
different.
don't know these
Yeah.
things. I just stood
Yeah.
there, and then mad people got mad, uncomfortable, and awkward. Me, I sit in those moments.
Mm-hmm.
I'm chilling. You know what I mean, like, so I'm like, cool. At some point, I'm like, let me at least say hi to these people I used to work with. So I say hi. I just step back. The GM walks out. He's dealing with a bunch of shit. Sees me right away, and like, this actually made me feel nice yesterday. Of like, I was telling him earlier of like, I feel like I put in a good amount of groundwork with a lot of relationships with a lot of people that I put in, especially
Yeah.
that I've worked with. When I started deciding that I wanted to actually fucking do this shit the right way, he saw me, did a double take, and he got so fucking hyped. So hyped. He's like, yo, shut the fuck up. Gave the biggest hug, blah, blah, blah. Like, literally the first thing that came out of his mouth was like, do you want to get on the mic tonight? I'll pay you X amount.
Yeah.
I'm laughing because I'm like, I also know that somebody else is supposed to be working tonight.
Yeah.
So in my mind, it didn't make sense. And then he adds on the whole thing of like, so do you want to, also you can do every Saturday if you want. I'm like, bro, can we, you're like, what? You know what I mean? Like, it's throwing me off. And I'm like, can we talk about it outside of this? You know what I mean? Can I think about it? He's like, yeah, of course. But just like, and I'm like, doesn't Dizzy still work here? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, I'm not even going to get into
Did he
that.
come last night?
He wasn't there last night,
Okay,
right?
that's
So I ended up going inside. I thought about it longer because I'm like, yo, I didn't want to. I don't know. I don't want to do things anymore if I don't feel like I'm just forcing it. So I was like,
Yeah.
let me just sat in there for like 30 minutes. I'm like, yo, actually, I'm actually down. I think it would be more lit. It would be lit as fuck. Like if the whole party, like if we could control the energy
Was
as a
it
unit.
hype?
bro.
Dreams and nightmares is the one. I was
Whoa.
telling this nigga, I knew you were fucked up because of your hype level. You had a cap on your hype level. You had a heavy cap, bro. And I could tell, but then I was like, yo, let me still try to do some shit. That's actually one of the biggest, I talked to this nigga, I'm like, yo, he asked me if I wanted to be on the mic. I don't know if I should do it because I brought up your situation. At some point I was in there and I see niggas looking at me and I got uncomfortable and like insecure and I'm like, yo, should I just go in the DJ booth so that it's not about me, it's about Daniel and shit? Because I'm like, that's how I think though.
Yeah.
So, but then he's like, yo, you do whatever the fuck you want. Bro, I love when niggas talk to me like that because it gets me, bro, shit like that gets me fucking going, bro. Right away, I looked down, I'm like, you're fucking right. Left the booth right away, went, introduced myself to the DJs, had a little chat. As soon as these niggas, he went up, he's like, yo, it's time. Nigga, I got hyped. Dreams and Nightmares came on, nigga, I got so hyped. I usually like ease my way into hosting, but I jumped straight to like peak of the night with my voice. I ran in there. This when I knew you had a cap on your fucking hype, nigga, you were seated. This nigga was
Dreams and
seated.
Nightmares?
During the beginning of Dreams and Nightmares.
At the beginning?
Yeah, you
And
were
they were like,
rapping it,
"Fuck
but you were
that."
like this. You were so fucked up. You were like going crazy. I run up. I'm like so overwhelmingly fucking hyped. Usually I was like a kid, bro. I ran up. I'm hitting niggas. I'm like, yeah. I ran up. I'm hitting niggas. I see your brother. Your brother's fucking hype. I dapped this nigga up. But you know what I mean? He's a little older, so you know what I mean? The coordination, yo, the coordination was a little different. Yo, real shit.
Yeah, no, I
Some of
got
the
you.
daps were missing hard. But I'm like, I respect it though. It's your brother. Fuck it. His energy was dope. So like, and I look at this nigga. He's going
Yeah.
crazy. Your homies are going crazy.
Andre
I think your
was
group,
lit.
you're the man of honor or whatever the fuck you call it.
Best
I think
man,
he was
yeah.
standing up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dre the tall one.
At some point, when the main drop comes,
Yeah.
then you stood the fuck up.
Yeah.
I could tell that if you jumped a little too much, you would have
Yeah.
been done.
Yeah, my
and you were
legs- my
pacing
legs a
yourself.
little
I'm
loose.
telling you,
Yeah.
you could tell you were pacing yourself. Like,
I know how the game goes with myself.
you know what I mean?
was
Dreams
so
and nightmares
fucked up.
gets niggas going. So
Bro,
watch.
we did.
Like,
So I did edibles earlier in the day. and I was drinking all day.
That's your problem. You
Oh,
did-
fuck.
that-
No,
you
but
did-
like I knew what I was getting
Edibles?
myself into.
That's
Hell
dangerous.
See,
yeah.
that's why I said no, because they
So
offer.
that was
I'm like,
I was doing edibles when we were getting dressed. When we ate, when we were getting dressed for the
This guy doesn't even remember his fucking wedding day.
no, I remember the whole thing.
Crazy.
We had to do pictures with the bridal, the groom party, the groomsmen. So yeah, in the room we're getting ready, and then the photographer's in there as we're getting ready, and like Dre's like fake putting on my tie and like doing all that shit. So I had to get pictures like that. That's when we were doing edibles.
That's sick.
Yeah. Just me and one of the other homies.
That's dope.
Yeah. And then I just paced the whole drinking all day. A lot of champagne, a lot of mimosas.
I wish I was a part of it just
A lot
because
of Aperol
I wanted
spritz.
to be I you know what I mean? Like where I was at when I got to the club,
Yeah.
I wish we could have started there.
Yeah.
So then we could have got sloppy. But then I was honestly not even so down about it because
Yeah, and it's
bro,
too
I
late
had
to
this
get
in my
that sloppy.
trunk. I had this in my trunk already.
Oh, did you?
Bro, nigga, when we make a plan, in my mind, I make a plan, bro.
Yeah.
I bought this shit early, my nigga. I bought this shit early. So in my mind, I was not tripping because I'm like, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a new day and shit. Just for him to show up here and break my heart.
Yeah, I can't drink right now, man.
crazy.
Like right now, I feel like I'm gonna shit my pants, and my stomach's a little like like that empty stomach. Even though I ate already. Did I eat? Yeah, I ate this morning. Yeah, we got room service. I ate, but
Was
my
it good?
stomach's still a little. The food was okay. Yeah, we had I think I had eggs, toast, and
I've never had room service. I don't know if they care about the
really
food.
no. The food's usually good. Yeah, because the restaurant's downstairs.
Oh, okay,
Whatever
cool.
restaurant that is. What restaurant is that?
I think capo or whatever.
Yeah. It's not bad food, but yeah, a lot of the night I don't remember, but I remember I remember when Daniela came and her boyfriend, and I got to meet him. I was talking to him. I took her to the room, gave him a little something, just meet. You got to meet people correctly. So I gave him a little something.
What
and
do you
then,
mean by that?
What happened?
He was
Just for the listeners.
he just met us downstairs, and then I think they had to leave. I think they left when shit started getting messy to get in the club.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
what happened though? What were you just talking about?
What?
What happened with the dap up? You got to meet people.
Oh no! When I
correctly?
met him, I just took him to the room and I gave him a little something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I got
yeah,
you.
to get the party started, because I thought he was gonna party with us all night.
Oh, my bad.
But he didn't, unfortunately, because he pulled back, like respectively, because
Yeah.
he didn't come with us. We just saw him on the street.
Was it the white guy with the shorts?
No,
tall-
he was
the
a
tall
big.
dude.
He was like a
Tall,
tall,
big
big guy with a beard, white guy.
I don't remember.
I think
Anyway,
you had already gone in at this point.
didn't he have like a colorful
Yeah,
shirt?
colorful shirt, yeah,
he had a
yeah.
colorful cut off sleeve. But anyway, yeah, we met him, and then once like there was issues getting in, him and we're like, oh yeah, we won't come in because like we weren't a part of this. Da, 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 da. If like it's an issue, so they just took off, unfortunately. But it was good seeing them. I'm glad that we got to see them at least. But I was kind of twisted, man. It was good. I was perfect.
Yeah.
I didn't throw up, didn't do anything, didn't feel sick.
That's nice.
Great night. I just knew my body knows, or me mentally when I'm in that state, I know when to pull the plug.
Yeah.
I respect
Time to
that.
go. I don't even say anything to anybody, and it's not that I don't want to say anything. My like it'll just switch turns on. It's like you gotta go to bed, man. Yeah, I just fucking
That's
take
crazy.
off.
I wonder what would have happened if you actually took 2 shots. I think about that over and over
No,
again.
because you don't want me to fucking throw up in the
Because
club.
Katrina ran out. First thing she said was, last time that I talked to him, he said he was coming to find you. And I'm like, oh shit. The last conversation we had was me giving him the shot. And I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't realize how far this nigga was gone. And I'm pretty sure he tried to turn it down. I'm like, nah. But then I like to start high so that niggas have to compromise still.
No, you did,
With
yeah.
a 1. I
Yeah,
started
yeah.
high at 2. He's like,
Yeah.
no, I'll do 1. I'm like,
Yeah, I'll do one right now.
And I gave him a shot and a drink. Technically, that's 2 still.
What was the drink again?
Tequila pineapple.
Yeah, it was. 'Cause
That's
I
my
was like,
shit.
I'm pretty sure I had one last night.
That's the only thing I drink.
Yeah,
Tequila pineapple.
I knew I had one last night. I remember that.
That's my shit.
Yeah, that was fucked up, man. That was a great night. Thank God everybody came.
Thanks for having me, man. That was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, not even that. Like even the after party was fun, but the whole thing, the whole day went smooth. Nothing gave me a headache. Where I was like, "Fuck, this fucking sucks." Because like I'm not into the whole like schedule, like not schedule. I mean like where it's like things have to be done. You gotta take these pictures here, do this here, and da-da. Okay, it's their turn, our turn, their turn, our turn. Dead time. I'm just like fuck. But like it actually turned out to be
Did you have an event planner?
pretty tolerable. Yeah, we had a wedding planner. Yeah, she goes to our gym.
So did they show up on the day of to like?
Yeah. So she helped with a bunch of prep before, and then she showed up for the day. of the
Facilitate
whole
everything?
time. Yeah, exactly.
That's dope.
So Katrina doesn't have to do anything.
Hey, what does that big black guy do?
Which one?
Andre.
Andre, yeah.
Oh, he does the pipes. He
What?
goes to like Alberta.
He
Like
does what?
oil.
Oh,
the
okay,
Oil
okay.
pipes or whatever. Yeah, so he does that. It's funny that you say big nigga. He's never been called that before in his life.
What do you
He just got
mean?
big now.
Oh, okay.
recently. So even when I saw him, he's like been going like I don't know, he's been eating or something, and just like getting man weight now.
Steroids, fine.
I was like, yo,
He looks.
Bro, first time I saw him was
He's
a container
baby.
that
Yeah.
day. That's the first thing I told him. I'm like, yo, you're a big ass nigga, bro. He like first thing I told him, and I could tell he was a little like thrown off because it's the first time I met him.
When
And
was
then
this? How long ago?
Container was like a month ago, probably, right?
Oh yeah, okay.
And then I seen him,
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, at the top. Yeah,
bro.
that's
And then
right.
I seen him at the wedding, and he was the one dude that was like mad chill. So I'm okay, cool. Like he's a chill nigga.
Yeah.
And anytime I spoke, it's almost he didn't like almost tread carefully. He would laugh.
Yeah.
Because I was just saying whatever the fuck I wanted.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I was saying. I just love being around people that just laugh, so I don't have to think about what I'm saying. I'm just saying shit. At some point, I was just loving how much he was laughing, bro. I made one comment. It all started like this. I'm like, yo, so how's the wedding? Was it chilling? He's like, yeah, of course, bro. Like, your brother all of a sudden, first of all, I got this question so much last night. Were you at the wedding? I'm like, or how was the wedding? I'm like, my invite got lost in the mail,
yeah, he
actually.
wasn't
Yeah. And your brother made a big deal out of it. I'm like, fuck me, I get it.
What did he say?
He just made a big deal out of it. You fucking spectacle. I was like, what? Are you kidding me? And I'm like, you can lower your voice, brother. You know what I mean? I dealt with
Relax,
this. And then
yeah.
he's like, are you kidding? Hey, listen, I'm his brother. I didn't get an invite. I'm like,
How did he not get it?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel better. I do feel better. But yeah. So we started talking, and then I didn't know how to bring it up, but I'm like, bro, I've never like, yo. So you niggas were crying and shit, huh? That's how it literally came out. And this nigga, I could see, he like processed what I said and died. Like he just died. He's like, what do you mean? He's like, I'm like, I don't know. It's like, it's a lot. It's big niggas crying and shit. It's just, it's a lot. This is me being genuine though, because I've never seen, these are niggas that you've never seen be emotional like that.
Yeah.
Pour, like the picture, I could tell that you were like fucking pouring out.
Yeah.
This nigga couldn't stop laughing. Like he could not stop, just because I was like, yo, like what do you mean? He's like, yo, I can't believe you just said that shit to me. I'm like, what do you mean? Did he cry too? Because I think he like
Who?
I keep
Dre?
forgetting his name, Dre.
I'm not sure. I don't know who cried and who didn't cry. Everyone kept telling me they did cry. I saw
yeah.
one of Katrina's cousins was bawling like a grown baby.
He was talking
And
as
he was
if
in the
like
front row.
he was talking as if he was cried too. So I started flaming him too, and he could take a joke. And he could take a joke. So it was fucking
Guy just
sick,
starts flaming people.
bro. It was sick, bro. It was so sick because you are big people. So people watching and like listening understood what I was saying. So they started dying too because they looked at the size of this nigga, started laughing. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah, I don't know who cried and who didn't cry.
you niggas have no business doing fucking crying in public like that, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But then I told him,
haven't
like,
cried. Dude,
good for you.
Honestly, I haven't cried. I can't even fucking tell you, man.
It's okay, man.
I haven't cried in like 6 years, 7 years.
You look so sad.
Yeah.
I felt so bad. Yo, I was like,
sad.
oh,
I
shit.
was probably crying for like a solid 30 minutes.
Oh yeah. Katrina roasted you when you were outside.
Yeah, she told me about that. Her and her brother ganged up on you outside and tell me about that part. And they're like, yeah, I was telling him to like stop. Oh yeah, he's a bitch. I've been telling niggas,
Dude,
bro,
like,
it's crazy.
but like, like someone like that will say that, but then they cry at like fucking everything. They'll cry at like fucking all
Butterflies and shit.
these TV shows and shit. I know, and like they'll see a picture and they're like, oh my god, and they're like, you're like, how you gonna flame me for doing it once in 8 years? Yeah, you do it every other week. Like, how does that work?
What was the word? What was the magic thing that somebody had to say to make your heart?
No, it was my mom.
palpitate?
It was from my mom's speech. Whatever my mom said, it just hit me
Yeah,
emotionally.
no, I think that's what got it.
It was my mom.
Which part? Do you remember which
There's
part?
no part of it. It was just her talking.
Yeah.
From the beginning, you just were
From the
crying.
beginning.
Crazy.
It was from him. His
And then I had
mom
to do my
talk,
speech
and then
after
he
that.
had to do his speech.
Right after that.
You, I would have thanked
So
you.
it was. Did Al go? Al went second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
Al
it
was
was.
so-
It was Ange. Katrina's dad went first, and then Al went second. Al did a really good job.
Oh, he was fine.
Then my mom went third, and then I went fourth. So there's only 4 speakers or 4 people with.
How long were the speeches?
talks. Mine wasn't that. My mom was short. Mine wasn't that bad. Mine was probably like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
What was the longest?
I think
I think
Katrina's
Al.
dad's or Al's.
Yeah, I think Al's probably the longest.
But I think it's
How long was that?
probably 10 minutes, maybe.
Not even. I
Yeah,
can't even.
like
Like,
this.
you're listening to it, and like
Yeah.
it's just like this conversation. Like, how long we've been doing this episode?
I hear you.
I couldn't tell you.
But it's
It
'cause
seems
they-
like we just started, but
yeah.
it could be 20 minutes in.
It's
right?
because they were good speeches. They're not like,
yeah.
you know, like.
You're not like waiting for
Yeah,
it to
I'm
be
like-
over.
That's
You're
what I was asking.
actually
I'm like, I can't imagine being at a wedding where a nigga's spitting for 30 minutes and you don't give a fuck what a
you
nigga's saying.
can't. So we all said short speeches. We told Dad, my mom, Al, myself. I said short speeches. So mine was I had to go after my mom, and then it's just the whole growing up thing, like
Yeah.
like just like where we came from and like what she had to endure type stuff. Everybody has their own story, but I think like in a moment like that, that's when it really came out because I was like, fuck, like we never thought that something like this would ever happen. Not like marriage. I just
Yeah.
mean like it was just a beautiful night.
Yeah.
it's just like the best thing about it was just like looking around and just seeing all the faces of the people we wanted to be there. Obviously, because of numbers, there's people that we wanted to be there, and because of like uncontrollable things, some people couldn't make it. But even last minute, like Hector's wife couldn't come because their dog ate something.
You had an open seat.
Last minute.
You had to open seat.
You don't even have you have a suit ready?
I didn't know I had to look a particular way to be in your life, Daniel.
No. Like you have to be. Everyone was dressed up in a suit except this guy. This guy said his suit didn't fit.
I would have probably had the same problem.
He's like, I went to put on my suit and it don't fit no more. I was like, that's what happens.
You gotta plan that shit out earlier. You gotta check it out earlier.
The thing is, bro, I had like already got one, and I was like, oh, express shipping. Shit came today, bro.
Damn.
That's sick though. Now you can take pictures.
The morning after.
Take pictures and send it to everybody, and they can Photoshop you probably or something.
Yeah, yo, throw this jacket on in all my photos. Bro.
And what made it worse too is like, I could see like the white people looking at me and be like,
why is he not wearing a suit?
Yeah, but everyone else is like, this is down. This is his drip. I'm like,
hey, at least you weren't a part of the bridal or the whatever groom's party.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. If you were standing up there with that fisherman's outfit, nigga, you would have got flamed.
No, but if he was a part of the party, he would have definitely had to order a ship much earlier. Yeah, it wouldn't have been so last minute.
It was so sick. You look at Cowboy, deadass. It was so hard. First thing I saw, it looked like he had he could put like 2 guns.
Yeah, no, that's the video you did.
That's so funny. I reposted that. It went off on my fucking Instagram. I think it's because of your commentary. It made it even funnier.
Bro, that's the first thing I thought of. I saw you walking down. I actually thought you had. Yeah, I didn't know it was actually pouches. I thought you actually had holsters, my nigga. I thought that was your swag for the night.
That's hilarious.
I was like, yo, you're a cowboy today? He's like, nah. I'm like, oh, hard,
nah,
hard,
my regular swag. No, but last night was fun, man. Unfortunately, I don't remember a lot of it, but that's the whole point. I remember the important parts.
Was your dad there?
Yeah, my stepdad.
I think is that the nigga you were like with the drip?
Oh,
bro, that was crazy.
He was dressed like
Can we talk about that real quick?
The dude dressed like a pimp.
That's his his first suit ever.
Ever?
In his whole life.
Was that his wife?
That's my mom, yeah. Wait, which one?
No, that was Katrina's mom. When the one you walked.
I was about to say, I don't think.
Wait, which one?
You know what I mean?
Oh, walking down the aisle?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So it went me and my mom, and then it went my dad and Katrina's mom, and then Katrina walked down with her dad.
How many rehearsals did you have to do for this?
Just one. It was on Friday.
That's sick.
And it was like only like 30 minutes.
I feel like there's weddings that gotta do. There's no way everybody in the world moves this quick and or is this easy to like move and shit. So I would not be surprised if niggas do rehearsals more than once. I've been a part of weddings where they did rehearsals more than once.
Oh, for sure. It depends on how many people are involved too.
I think yours was.
We tried to keep it very simple.
Yeah, it was very simple because even the person was like, "Damn, that was quick."
But I think that's just, it's gonna reflect the people, right? It's gonna reflect you and Katrina and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
That's why outside I was telling everybody like,
I'm not with the theatrics, man. I don't want to do anything extra. Like it took us like maybe like 30 minutes. They're just like, "Hey, these people, you guys are gonna go first. Make sure you walk slow." So like during the rehearsal, we just make sure we walk slow so we don't go speed walk down. I think one of her bridesmaids sped walk down. I think it was Emily. She fucking took off. She was like, I was like, damn.
I was watching the dances.
Yeah.
I was like, I wish I was at the wedding just to commentate in the background.
No dance
Bro,
moves.
you would have had
I don't know who Al was,
Did you see Al? I was like,
there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Dre is the only nigga who gave an attempt to having swagger.
Where, in the club?
When he was walking, when he was doing that walkout.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And then like there was I don't know what was going on behind him. I don't know. There's some shit going on though.
Who was it?
I rewatched it a couple times.
Oh, Hector and Al, yeah.
I rewatched it a couple times.
Yeah, Al had nothing going. You giving me nothing. I was like, dude, this guy, no dance moves.
I was surprised by your intro. I actually expected Dreams and Nightmares at your wedding.
No, we did. They did fuck up some commas for theirs when they walked out.
That was pretty fun.
And then when I walked out, I did Russ.
Yeah, I heard that and I knew.
Yeah.
Why?
I even forgot that I picked
Russ fan.
I forgot that I picked Russ, but then once I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, I fucking picked this song. It was good.
Because I thought that too. That's why I was like, for the after party, we have to do Dreams and Nightmares.
Bro, that was dangerous.
Was it Psycho?
Nigga, that was dangerous, bro.
Which one did I pick? Psycho?
Yeah.
Dreams and Nightmares.
Do you know what's crazy about that too, bro? So even like when the DJs my homies, I was telling him about it, right? And he's like, yo, I'm so happy you play that, but like I haven't heard that in a while. He's like, that's a great club track.
What the fuck do you mean I haven't heard that in a while? Bro, that track, nigga, aggression. It's straight
that's
aggression.
What he was saying. He's like, I hadn't heard, like I haven't even thought about playing in a while because it's like, it's just one of those songs like.
Which I understand.
Yeah.
Some people do feel like House Party, for example. I only say what the fuck because I personally, every time I hear it, I get hard, bro. House Party, Seb is one of the only niggas I've heard play House Party consistently. and it's so aggressive, bro.
You need it.
It's aggressive, and when the right people are in there, it goes dumb.
Yeah.
When obviously people are there just to do the nice, just aesthetic shit.
I'm not dancing, but I'm
you know what I
making it
mean.
look
Then
like
it's
I'm
different.
dancing.
But my nigga, last night, this nigga said dreams and nightmares. I had to make my way from the DJ booth across all the way
Just to
around.
come back.
I hate going all the way back there. I prefer people that I know personally get the DJ booths or the fucking booths here.
I tried
because
that.
nigga, going through the club for you is hard.
Yeah.
I'm 5'6", bro. I catch elbows, bro.
Yeah.
I catch elbows. Bitches think I'm fucking trying to grind up on them. Bitches like just because I'm a nice guy, so I'll like tap and I'll be like, yo, excuse me. But then at some point I'm bulldozing. By the end of that, I'm like, yo, fuck it, real shit. But bro, during that dreams and nightmares, I'm trying to go through. Niggas are not letting me through because everybody is like
flexing.
It's aggression. Everybody's pushing each other. Everybody's like rapping to each other, and I'm like. It was crazy, bro. And by the time I made it there, it was literally like the chorus about to start.
That has to be a main staple, man.
Dreams and Nightmares? For sure.
You gotta put it in the playlist.
For sure.
It's definitely on this playlist.
For a celebration, it's gotta be, bro.
That's
You gotta
a
know all the
great
lyrics to
pick-me-up.
that.
I'm still so fucked up right now. I'm like struggling.
Are you?
I am.
I'm chilling, man.
Because you.
I'm the only young person in the room, and I could feel it.
Oh yeah, you could.
No, it's not even. It's just the copious amounts. But I was like, see, even being up, I was just like up. I think I woke up at 9. I was like, damn, I slept till 9.
That couldn't have been me, bro.
We used to do this 2 times a week.
Yeah, bro.
And do shit the next day like it was nothing.
Yeah.
And this,
but drink that much?
Yes, bro.
Oh, bro, me and him,
bro. Yes, bro.
Bro, I swear, like literally the first week I met him, I low-key, we might have had drinking problems then, to be honest.
No, I can admit that for myself.
Yeah.
Yes, yo, I did. Yes.
The amount of tequila,
I can admit that. Especially when I worked at Aura.
The amount of tequila we drank, bro.
Nigga, Aura, that's when I didn't know what free was when I worked at Aura. But that's the first time I walked into a club and they were like, you have X amount of a tab. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, one more time? And then they told me, and I'm like, this is insane. Bro, I didn't even know you could mix drinks. So I used to only get shots for the first year I worked downtown because I didn't know I was allowed to mix drink. I thought it was gonna be more expensive. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I only get shots. I used to literally just get like so fucked up, go to the bathroom, puke with the mic literally on, puking, emceeing in the fucking, bro, I used to be, and then just go back out there and work. We used to do this on a regular basis, and I started working at other clubs, started being more like clean with it.
Yeah.
But like yesterday when I walked up to you and I told you, I don't know if you remember this conversation, I'm like, yo, I just managed to finally get my liquor situation figured out, so we're about to get fucked up. That was this is now we're starting. Now we're about to like puke. Yeah. I was like committing to it, but then I looked at you, I'm like,
I was lost.
This nigga's there. He's there. Gone. He's been there for a long time.
Yeah, I was there for a minute.
He's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
I was so hyped.
You said it took me an hour to come back. I didn't even realize it.
It took so long. I was only like not worried because like just gauging off some of the people, but I don't know how you are when you go out. I just know some people need to be taken care of when they go out.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? There's niggas that legitimately will have a hotel room but sleep in the street.
Yeah. That's wild.
Dead ass, bro. But then when he came back to me and he told me that you were upstairs, I'm like, first thing came out of my mouth was like, he's a smart nigga. Like I knew it. He's a smart nigga. He makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
he's on the street, sleep in the streets.
Bro, people stress me out, nigga. Some people will stress you the fuck out.
Happens.
That's why I felt bad when Katrina asked me because I feel like a shitty friend. I mean, it's a terrible experience too.
Why she asking you? She should know where I'm at. She should be keeping tabs on me.
I try not to get into those things. I leave that to the husbands to put their foot down like that.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I think, where's my husband? You should know where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Why you
Passed
asking
out in
me?
the room. I can't fucking stand straight. My legs were linguini last night.
Were they?
Oh yeah, that's why I had to sit down. That's why I was sitting down first, and then you have to like plant. You have to ground your feet, make sure they don't go anywhere, and then you can kind of hold on. Wait a minute. And then give it.
Yo, the white girls are fucking so like. Some of the white people, I keep forgetting there was a white people in your party as well.
Her friends are super,
that party
super
right there, we were like going crazy, and I remember they were still seated.
They'd never
They were still seated just watching.
They'd never seen it.
Like a concert and shit.
Do you know what's so funny too? There were people behind us, bro. They weren't even vibing, bro.
They were?
We were the energy. We were the energy, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I miss seeing this nigga at the club. I even told him afterwards, I was like, because I think you need to understand, when he first started doing it at Bar None, I'd never seen anyone with this energy like that.
Yeah.
He even brought back the sound effects.
As soon as it came out, I heard this nigga screaming right away. I was so hyped. I was like, yo, real shit. Bro, I do that shit every time and I love it because niggas know I'm in the building, bro. The GM right away walked up to me at some point. This is already after we had the conversation. I was like, you know what? I agree. We met at the stairs, shook hands, bet. So I'm on the mic. I did that a couple times. I'm doing my thing. 10 minutes later, he walks up just to shake my hand and be like, bro, I missed hearing your voice so much on the mic. I love, that's what I'm like, yo.
How long has it been?
I didn't realize how much work I put in.
Before you stopped doing it?
Bro, since fucking like December, maybe before
pandemic?
When the shutdown, when the shutdown happened. I legitimately almost forgot how much work I put in.
Coming up to 3 years then. December would be 3 years.
Damn, it's wow. It almost feels like I told everybody last night it's been 6 months. It doesn't feel like that long.
Yeah,
Damn, it's been a long time.
that's crazy.
But that's the thing, bro. Like
and you just picked up where you left off. That's
'cause
the most impressive
That's
thing.
the thing, bro. It's
is that it
so
felt-
natural to
it
me.
felt so
even-
natural.
We were talking about it. I was like, bro, like dead ass. Even if it's not at the club, just like him hosting in general,
Yeah.
bro. I was like,
Just do like it would like you could do just like one-off shows like fucking the brunch party or stuff like that. Like do something like that. Like it doesn't have to be like every Saturday. Like you're going.
Yesterday
to the
was a
club type
positive. It was a like step in the positive state
Yeah.
or it was a positive step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because I wasn't like hating it,
Yeah.
and I did it on my terms. I think also the people that I'm allowing to also have access to me during that night too is different.
Yeah,
The people I
yeah.
listen to, people I don't listen to. Like
sure.
if it wasn't like I wouldn't. You're the only person that mentioned that I was about to get on the mic to. Because I thought you were the only person that would understand.
Yeah.
And then he encouraged me. If it wasn't for him, I would not have gone on the mic, deadass. Like, I was more on the part of, like, I probably won't do it. But then this nigga was like, yo, why not? Daniel would want you to be on the mic.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
He was like, yo, because then we'll actually party. And I'm like, you know what?
For
Okay,
sure.
bet. Like, might as well.
I
And
was so happy when you're on. I was like, yo, this guy has the mic right now. I was like, how do you find the mic? Did you bring that mic?
I was so nervous because, like,
This guy-
I've been out of it for so long. I was running around. I got excited, so I ran to you right away.
Yeah.
I ran to you guys right away because I wanted us to all get excited together and shit.
Yeah.
So I run in there, though, and we're all fucked up, and we're all jumping and shit. And I remember, I don't even know what I'm supposed to say in the mic. I'm, like, sweating because I'm nervous as fuck, but I wasn't even drinking yet, bro. I was just nervous.
Yeah.
At some point, I was so sweaty, and then I got enough, like, niggas were like, whoa. Then I was like, okay, bet. Like, I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
The DJs, I was like, I kind of feel, I started questioning things because I'm like, yo, the podcast came up. One of the DJs brought it up. He was like, yo, aren't you the guy who talks about like the clubs and like the nice scene and shit? I'm like, well, like there's one clip of that. And he's like, man. And he's a DJ, so
Yeah.
I only thought it could go one of two ways. He's like, man, that's me up right here. He was like, man, the shit you were saying was the truth, man. Even looking at the comments, the DJs that commented that like was more mad.
Yeah.
In my opinion, they just know that it's the truth. You know what I
Sure.
mean? That was so pleasant to hear. And the niggas going off about things that I was telling him earlier. I'm like, I kind of felt like niggas have set the standard so low that
Yeah.
a lot of shit I was doing, I didn't feel was crazy like that. But to them, they're like, wow, it's crazy that you like blend with the music rather than talk over it. It's crazy that like we blend together and you work with us. It's crazy that like, and in my mind, I'm like, bro,
That's how it's
why
supposed to
would
be
you want to
done.
come here and be selfish as fuck?
Yeah.
I don't understand that. It works better if everybody's getting lit, bro, especially if you do it on a weekly basis.
So how do you think it is now? Like you, in terms of like bar standard low, you think that people aren't like cohesive and working together?
definitely not.
From the compliments that's what I was saying. From the compliments I got and how
Yeah.
they were thrown off by my professionalism, the way I was chill. The dude got mad at me, rightfully so, because I walked up, just introduced myself, thought I was a regular person who grabbed the mic.
Yeah.
The way I even handled that, he was thrown off and he kept apologizing because I'm a chill nigga. I understand.
Yeah.
So even those things, you understand, people are obviously used to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, yo, please come, please come. That's when I brought up dude's name. I'm like, yo, doesn't he already work here on Saturdays?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but you know, I don't
not
know.
here tonight.
And that's when I'm like, okay, some people are slipping, and I think the competition might be so slim that they think they have a job because, like, this is
There's
another
no
thing
one
niggas are
else
probably
coming
gonna
for
get
this
mad
spot.
about. This is
Yeah,
probably niggas gonna get mad about this, but real shit.
Yeah.
Because me hearing that, I'm like, bro, this nigga shouldn't have a job type shit.
Yeah.
Or these people that you feel this way about shouldn't have a job.
Yeah.
But they do at the end of the
Yeah.
day. You know what I mean? But then I felt so happy because it reminded me of how much work I put in.
For
real
sure.
shit.
And it's like it's you have to have such a strong personality and you have to flow with people in order to actually be good at it.
Yeah.
So like people like it's just like the rapper we were talking about. You know who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we saw. So not good in my opinion, but they're trying. So
Guy
like
or girl?
Huh?
Guy or girl?
Don't matter. We'll talk about it after. But yeah, not good, but that's the competition. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the equivalent of MCs in the fucking club, same thing. No one's coming for that top spot. So when they see someone who used to do it, who actually is like high level at it, they're like,
But you
yo,
know,
why are you like that?
and you know what's crazy? I was telling this nigga, the reason why this also throws me off more is because I come from things on the perspective of like, bro, if a nigga's looking nice, I tell him. Like yesterday, I was telling you right away. As soon as I saw the fit, I'm like,
Yeah.
whoa, that's crazy.
Who's fit?
You're fit, nigga. What the fuck do you mean?
Sorry, who's fit?
When you look like Cisco, I'm never gonna forget that.
This nigga dressed like Roddy Ricch in that one music video, and you know what I'm talking about when I say that.
Yeah.
In that one music video, we could probably put it side by side.
I'm
right
definitely
now.
gonna put it side by side.
It was clean though.
Because we
The
have
only
to.
thing I didn't-
Which video?
The only thing for me, I just don't. The shoes. I got off the wave of like the puffy like high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But so for me, it's like that. But these niggas are the same niggas that used to shit on me.
Yeah.
Like the niggas that like they're like, oh, you're better than these people.
Yeah.
For them, like I hope you understand, when I was coming up, trying to learn off these niggas, I was the little bro. I was the nigga that didn't know shit. I was the nigga blah, blah, blah. And I wasn't as good as them. Those same niggas that they were mentioning to me are the niggas that gave me pep talks for like an hour about how I lost my drive and how like I was gaining weight because I just didn't have competition. Bro, they brought up so many niggas when they talk to me, I feel like bring up all these personal things to try to get to me because they notice it doesn't work at first or some shit. Yeah. But they get personal with me.
Damn,
niggas when they come for me, they come personal, my niggas.
The LBs,
it's always the nigga. Even Akeem was like, I'm trying to get like you. I'm like, all right, nigga. But so just me remembering that is again reminds me not to also. I don't want to be a dickhead like him.
Yeah.
Real shit.
That's fair.
I don't want to be a dickhead like him. That's also. There's a couple of these niggas also that I'm happy actually they don't feel comfortable being around me now. Yeah. That I stood my ground on.
You don't want that energy anyway.
I stood my ground on shit.
Good.
Again, last night was a great reiteration of what I've done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good.
I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this.
Yeah. But it felt good.
It felt nice. No, I can't lie. I can't lie. It felt nice, bro. You know what I mean?
I said it to him, I was like, even if you don't do it,
at least like, you know.
Because, like I'm saying, like I remember when I was working with him, do you know when you're excited to do something? We're not even working.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was taking photos, he's empty. It's like, bro, like, we're just having a good time. It's like me just going out with my boy. And, like, me and him weren't even that close then.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Then when we started doing this, it's like...
It's just we're the only black people
like,
there.
Yeah.
Because even when we were taking shots, I literally had, like, flashbacks. I'm like, bro, like, we used to do this.
We used to take so many shots, bro.
And just
I don't think you understand. Like, I wish you came out at that time.
Crazy.
Because niggas... We were at AA meeting of that we're an AA meeting of indulgence. Like that like
so I remember all your stories like of you on tables. Like that's all I knew from you really.
Yes.
Before the comedy stuff. Like I knew you're a comedian, but like now you're posting like being at shows and doing that. Then it was all your MC shit. But like, people filming you and you sweat and you fucking have your shirt off. Like that was like that was it. That was the Provy I knew.
Like the stories don't even do it justice.
They don't.
Sure. No,
I'm not gonna lie to you, they don't. I have videos right now that like I rewatch of Aura. The last party I ever did at Aura, I rewatch it till this day. Because I've never been that lit in my fucking life. But not lit as in drunk. I'm talking like, bro, we were walking on tables.
Yeah.
Like, I booked a section in the corner where these niggas, it was a house party. We turned into a house party where niggas put tables together. Yeah. And we all started walking on tables. Bro, it was, I don't know how to explain it other than I was shirtless and I had 10 niggas around me that were also shirtless now. Like, security walked up at some point, did nothing, just turned around and walked away because it was in a respectful way, bro. All the girls,
it was energy, bro.
All the girls literally went and stood against the wall because they did not want part of it. All of them pulled out their phones filming, and it's literally it was, bro, those times for me were lit. I also understand that's also why some people have a hard time understanding that, like, I have substance, that I could do those things and have substance.
You could do both.
That I can grow even as a fucking person and shit.
For sure.
So I try to have some empathy on that end of things and understand that type of shit, but, like, that's
how do you get that energy back? Not you personally, I mean in the clubs. Like, do you think the catalyst is having somebody like you that brings the energy off the top and then can pull it out of people? Or do you think there's something that the clubs can do themselves in terms of like the DJs and like how they kind of like the leniency to have a bunch of guys with their shirts off and allow it as long as it's in a respectful way and you're not like flexing?
See, like,
more
even
of a vibe. Like, what do you think that they can do?
I think what you said is all the same thing because even like the flexing thing you're talking about, the only reason why that shit slid is because they trusted me.
Yeah.
Like, I was able to do it even though nobody usually wasn't able. Like, niggas would walk up to me and be like, don't do that. But then I would do it just because if the owner is not telling me not to do it, I'm not going to not do it. I'm not going to lie to you. And at a certain point, they're telling me to do it because they know this is an attraction. Because I used to work out and shit. Check me out. So I used to work out and shit. But it's like, I personally believe it's a trickle-down effect. I believe regardless what it is, it starts at the very top with the owners and shit and that type of thing. Like, if those people give a fuck, bro, you'll be able to tell by the people they employ.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? And, like, that also is going to just translate the people that come to the club. Because we are the main promoters. The bartenders, all those people talk to their friends. Like, everybody's supposed to promote at the end of the day. Yeah. So, like, it's all reflection, in my opinion.
You would hope, like, if you work there, you would hope that would be the case. Like, if I'm a bartender, I'd be like, yo, come out. I'm making drinks tonight, guys. Come on out.
But it doesn't happen
not a lot of people like that,
but
bro.
why? Is it because it's shit?
Because it's about money.
Yeah. And I want to go back to even, like, when he started hosting at Bar None. Like, when they first hired him. I guarantee you, bro, people hated going there because it was that same thing where it's like some of the security guys were just assholes. Yeah. The bartenders, assholes, or just bottle service ladies were just very entitled. Mm-hmm. And then the stewards, because we were even talking about it before, it's like the people that actually work there now are people I can say I can hang out like outside. Like the number of times we've hung out.
Like they'll look out for you type shit.
Exactly.
So the people that were there before, like you would never be able to do anything with them outside of there?
Not so much. I think
you didn't vibe with them like that?
No.
But now it's more chill people who like understand what the vibe should be and how to get it
That's
to
definitely-
that point.
Yeah, I mean, at least at Bar None, from what I saw last night,
Yeah.
I know there's some clubs where you could strictly tell it's about the money-making business. Like, they're making a lot of money, and why the fuck would they change anything they're doing?
For sure.
Because why would you go in the hospitality business if you're already making money and niggas are already still showing up?
Well, because eventually it's gonna go downhill.
Yeah.
Huh?
Eventually it's gonna go downhill.
But let's say for a club like bleep this out. I have to say for context. Like a club for like example.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the type of wild shit that's already happened there.
Yeah.
And also like the way I haven't been there in a long time, but the environment there is very bougie, very like upper class.
Yeah.
Like if you're not with that energy, you're not gonna feel nice being there type shit. If they gave a fuck, they would change that, but they don't give a fuck.
No, but if they, I
You know what I
totally get what
mean?
you're saying.
Like-
But some people like to have the ambiance a certain way.
Yeah.
Where if it's tailored towards them, more high classy, not taking your shirt off, more so like Prada bags and shit.
Then it also makes it
Stilettos.
excludes a lot of the people that are more broke.
For sure.
Which I understand it's a business thing at the end of the day. Me personally, I just believe you could do both.
Yeah.
It's just going to take longer.
Yeah.
Like for me, for example, it took me yesterday to realize how much work I put in just because you don't see a lot of examples around you. And you
Yeah.
also don't get a lot of love. Like a nigga like him walking up and even the shit he's saying and shit, like people also assume that I'm so confident that like I'm cocky, so you don't want to tell nigga that. A lot of people assume that if you're confident, you don't want to add more to that because they already got it type shit. I don't know. It's weirdo energy. Because we're all fucking human. Everybody's ugly to somebody.
But there's some people out there who do that. Right?
Yes.
And I think more often
110%.
than not, there's more people who are so confident that they're cocky and they don't really take anything. So like that's kind of the stigma, even though there's people that can have both.
See, and now I have to have empathy about your past experiences with people. You know,
Yeah.
that type of shit. Like, if I'm going to literally be a better person, I have to have so much empathy, I've realized, like a motherfucker, because that has nothing to do with me.
sure.
But if I
100%,
react, then I'm like those niggas type shit. You know what I mean? But, like,
100%.
I don't know. This shit's
So
fun.
where else did you work? Bar None?
Bro, Bar None, Hello Goodbye, 12 West at some point, Aura, fucking Portside, Cape Cavo, whatever the fuck it is. They did an outside party there. I did
The
Fortune.
most consistent one?
I've done Fortune. The most consistent one, I don't know. I did residencies before, so I stayed at Republic for like a while, like a year or something like that. Aura, I stayed there for like probably a couple years. Bar None, I stayed there for a couple years.
But were you doing if when at Bar None, were you doing or at the same time?
Aura, I was doing alone.
Okay.
Because I was literally the first club I ever touched the mic on.
Okay.
When I started doing Bar None and Republic, I did those simultaneously. So I would do Friday night one club and a Saturday night a different club.
Oh yeah, okay.
That shit would just get tiring once I started getting away from what the fuck I was about though. Like,
sure.
you're so draining, bro. Because you're the one bringing the energy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's so draining.
It is.
It's actually draining as fuck. Yesterday really like, also it shows a lot of work that I put in for myself, not only like when it comes to the like emceeing shit, but like in my personal life.
Yeah.
Because I think that's what reflected a lot of where my anxiety was at.
Yeah, some people just need to take a little break.
Big break.
And then when you come back, you're like, oh shit, I'm back at it.
I'm telling you,
But
man.
the mistake people do, they try to do that with athletics. And it's like, I'm not sure if you can do that
can't.
because your body.
I'm-
like he's doing a job that doesn't really require athletic ability.
It does, nigga, because my heart was pounding at some point.
No, but I mean a sport.
My heart was,
Okay,
my heart was, I was jumping. I jump around.
I'm talking about
My
like
vert's
dunking
going
a
up.
basketball.
My vert goes up from those nights. You know what I'm saying? I've woken up sometimes with hamstrings fucking sore, bro. I swear on my life. But you know what? That's because I'm fat, though. That's because I'm
There you
shape.
go. I'm talking like taking like 3 years off of sport, whether it's like fighting or basketball, and then trying to play at that level again. I'm like, that's not. But something like that you can do, or stand up. That's something you can do.
Most
Anything
definitely.
where it's more like intellectual, you're thinking, creativity.
Because
it's not physically demanding.
Because you're more your day-to-day routine. It's more
sure.
of like, I've said this from the jump, bro. Me, how I get better is what I do in my personal life, bro.
Yeah.
Dead ass. It doesn't matter. Like, if it will reflect in my comedy, everything reflects in everything that I fucking do, depending how my personal life is. And like, it's always been like that. At a certain point, I felt like a bitch about it. But then I'm like, at the end of the day, this is life. This is how life works.
Honestly, I never feel like a bitch about anything because I'm like, I'm the only one living through this vision right
Yeah.
now.
I hear you.
Like these two eyes, I'm the like.
That's just
you're
hard to
never
remind
gonna-
yourself of that, though.
Yeah,
you know?
I do it every day.
But it
you're
depends-
never gonna be me, and I'm never gonna be you. So just live your life the way you want to fucking
do you-
live
how
it
do you-
and deal with the consequences.
Sorry?
It
or the
depends who you have
successes.
around you as well, too.
For sure.
If you have a what?
Who you have around
Yeah,
you.
big facts.
Because we were literally talking about it. It's like, even
I can't
like,
say I've had the best people around me all the time.
Yeah.
That's on me, though. I
yeah,
chose those
same,
people.
Same.
Yeah.
Because even like I was telling him before, like literally like on Tuesday or Thursday,
Yeah.
I was having this conversation with one of my friends, and she's like, I feel like I can't open up to you because you're a little bit judgmental, or like, what makes you say? And I was even talking about just like being around him, just asking questions.
Yeah.
Before my first reaction would have been like, very defensive, but
Yeah.
just like asking questions.
For
like,
sure.
And even for her to have that conversation with me,
Yeah.
a lot of people before wouldn't have it, so we're able to resolve it. And it's different energy because like once you can have those open conversations,
Yeah. So what was the answer?
it was just misperception and just like miscommunication. That's what it was.
Oh yeah.
Would you say she had a valid point? Was she making, like, did she have,
Was it something
Yeah,
she
does
just
she-
made up in her head, or was it something that like
Yeah.
previously you did that made her think that she can't open up to you because you judge her, or she's heard you judge other people? Like, what was her reasoning?
There was a time where like we weren't friends. Like we had like a bit of like a misunderstanding, and we had a new friends.
Yeah.
So I think she had that perception of me back then,
Oh, okay.
where I'm like,
And she just
now-
kept that perception
I
throughout
think
time.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
maybe I said something, and that's also too because she's more like a person of affirmation.
Yeah.
So sometimes I also realize I can say things jokingly,
For sure.
and people think I'm being serious, but I'm like dead ass. I'm just
You did, but
Yeah.
with that, you'd have to know the person.
yeah.
You
and
have to know the
That's
person.
what I
Have to.
said. I was like, now that I know,
you know, you can't just walk around calling everybody a bitch, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can't
Like
do
that.
it. Yeah.
So, because like there's this one of this joke because it's a female. Like this one, like oh hi ho, but there's this conversation we're having. It's like oh that's a trigger. It's like oh honestly I didn't know. It's just me, just making a joke out of it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And if I'm being serious about something, I'm concerned. Like I'll actually sit you down, like I have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like 70% of the time when I'm talking, I'm just
Yeah, people assume
jokes?
people
Yeah.
assume a lot of shit.
Of course.
Or like it's like I did something when I was 18, and like now that I'm fucking 30 or whatever,
Yeah.
you think I'm the same person. I'm like, you know how long 12 years? You know how much
Yeah.
shit
I hear
can
you.
happen?
I hear you,
I
man.
fucking hate when people judge people like that. Speaking of which, so last night my mom killed it. She did the rehearsal dinner the night before. So I was telling you, we did the rehearsal, then we did the rehearsal dinner. So everyone that was at the rehearsal, or just like family and stuff like that, we all went to Cactus Club in Yaletown and ate there. So my mom got me like a nice little thing, you know what I'm saying? Your boy blinging out. You know what I mean?
How much is that?
I don't know. Don't worry about that.
How much the fit cost?
So she got me that, but it was like she just bought the watch, so I had to take links off for it to fit my wrist. So I go to fucking Time and Gold. It's across the street from Global, okay? Right across the street from the Telus building on the other side. Same side as Hudson Bay. Time and Gold. There's a fucking lady in there. I walk in. I'm in a wife beater, and I'm in Amiri jeans, those fucking, with the like the hammer and shit like that. So I'm in a wife beater. I'm a little sweating because I walked all the way from Yaletown to fucking Global. A little light glistening going on. Wife beater. And I actually posted it. I was like, oh, I'm going on Dolo walk
Yeah,
by
I saw
myself.
it. Yeah,
So I went. That's where I was going. So I went, walked in, waited my turn. Someone was there. Some lady was like, hi, da-da-da-da. Walked up to this older lady. She looked like she was in her 60s. I'm like, hi, do you guys take links off of watches? And I take the watch out of my pocket, and I hand it to her. As she grabs the watch, she says, oh, sorry, we don't do that for unauthentic watches. And I said, what do you mean? And then she looks at the watch. She's like, oh, it's a Michael Kors watch. And I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, we could do that. I was like, what do you mean by unauthentic watches? She's like, oh, I thought it was a Rolex. I was like, you don't take links off of Rolexes? She's like, no, we don't take links off of fake Rolexes. I was like, how would you know? She's like, oh, because of the, like, she's just digging herself a hole as I'm asking more questions. I'm like, how would you be able to tell it's a fake Rolex, one, without even looking at it and seeing Rolex on it?
Yeah.
And then two, by just like, as you touched it. She's like, oh, the weight, it was heavy. I'm like, and she's like, oh, yeah, we could do it right now. And like, she kind of like sped
the
off.
beater, the beater
Yeah,
did it, the beater.
It was fucking ridiculous. It was the most racial profiling thing I ever fucking did.
What
And
are they, where is it again?
It's called Time and Gold. It's on, it's right in front of the Telus building.
Okay.
just say it one more time. Just
Time
just in
and
case people
Gold. There's an
can hear
older
it.
lady about in her 60s. I'm sure that they
Remember her
know.
name?
Yeah,
Name?
I wish I fucking got her
We'll
name.
go with Karen for
I
now.
wish
Yeah.
we'll go for we'll go
Sounds
with
like
Karen right now.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was super offended, and then I left, and I was fucking pissed, and then I was like, I'm gonna bring my mom, I'm gonna rip her a new one, I'm gonna fucking rip this lady a new one. But then with the whole scheduling, it wasn't able to happen. I just went. We were on the party bus, and I had to hop off the party bus and then pick it up. And when I picked it up, I was gonna rip her a new one. I was already shit faced. But she wasn't there. I think she was in the back. So I walked in. I was like, he's like, hi. It was a guy. He's like, hi, can I help you? I was like, yeah. I came to pick up my unauthentic watch.
Ah, I'm dead.
He's like, oh, what's your name? I was like, Daniel. He's like, okay, give me 1 second. And he just goes to the back and comes out with it. And he's like, I was like, yeah, some lady told me an unauthentic watch. He's like, really? He's like, she did that? I was like, yeah, some older lady. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, you know who I'm talking about? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck she was thinking saying that to me when I came in. I was wearing a wife beater. I was looking a little different than I'm looking now because like now I'm in my tux and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, but I came in and before she even looked at my watch, she's like, oh, we don't do unauthentic.
And then what did that guy
pieces.
say?
He was like, oh, I'm so sorry, man. Like he was just like, oh, I'm sorry. But he was like super genuine about it. He's like, that's fucked up. Like he was kind of like, she said that? I was like, yeah, man. And he's like, okay. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah. But he was cool. But fuck that Karen lady from Time and Gold right across the street from Global and the Telus building. I'm not saying don't go there, but I'm saying if
definitely
you need
not. She's not getting my business.
Yeah,
Fuck
I'm
that.
saying if you encounter this lady,
If you ever want to clog a toilet or two,
yeah.
Just go shit on him.
this is a good place.
All right, I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry.
All right.
All right, man.
I wanna
Should we
be
take a shot on
respectful-
camera at least?
Be respectful to my wife.
You want to take
What's
a
that?
shot on
No,
camera
we-
so people know?
No, we respect that. We respect that.
You want to take a shot on camera for people to know?
That's too much.
We'll take half.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
That's not really. That's
Are you
a double
are you
shot, my nigga.
disrespecting
That's a
this?
double shot. Thank
Are you
you.
I
disrespecting
agree.
this moment that I thought we were gonna have today together?
Bro, I am so twisted. I will take the shot though.
Thank you.
But I need to get some chase.
I hope you understand.
Keep the
I
camera on.
I hope you understand, bro. I was actually looking forward to this so much. I canceled my day. I was hyped. No, I mean you need to make this up to me. We need a day of day drinking, fam. You said the same shit last time. Same. I beat my dick in my car last night. I can't even lie.
Damn.
I can't even lie.
Damn.
So I was sleeping in my car and I got horny as fuck. Beat my dick last night in my whip. Can't even lie.
Downtown.
I knew us at town hall.
Beating his whip. Oh my goodness.
I
Beating
had
his
to.
dick in his car.
What do you mean? You don't want to chase with wine?
No, I'll chase it with this is a hard seltzer. It's the only thing that's in the fridge.
All right, brother.
Cheers. Thank you. I'm glad you came out.
Cheers, boys.
sir.
I know I'm in the camera, but
Double shot.
What do you mean? That's light. Don't smell it. What? That's never been a good idea.
I drank so fucking much last night.
Not with me. Not with me.
See you at the bottom, boys.
See you at the bottom.
fuck.
This is light. If we think about it. I used to drink so much more. Last night was a very lightweight day. I'm not gonna lie to you. At a certain point, I was jumping and I couldn't jump in the same place. But then it went away quick.
I feel the same way. Don't.
I don't feel
the
terrible.
same
Like
way.
I actually feel like this is a good start. That was pretty smooth
Go fuck yourself. You didn't drink as much as we did last night.
that.
because I didn't get invited.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, boys. Love y'all.
Love you too.
Yeah, I love you
guys.
too, man.
See you
It's a
on
good
next
time.
week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go throw up.
What? You don't need to.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?